It's that time again, everyone. When Animals Fight Back, Part 9. Let's kick it off with a giraffe. This fair dinkum reminds me of Jurassic Park. I say the giraffe is just as scary as a T-Rex. It's all about attitude. It's roaring with its nostrils. Get out of my bush! Everyone is laughing at it, but they seriously wouldn't want it to headbutt them. We'll be back to this one later. These legends are helping an elephant get out of bed. It's going to be late for work. The humans are saying, come on, you need to contribute to society. Oh, like hell I fucking do, mumbles the elephant. How's that? One cheeky flick of the leg and it almost crushes a man's head. It makes you think, yeah, he's bloody discombobulated. It's a nice day for some exercise. It's a nice day to bite your finger. Think you can do yoga on my coast? That really bloody hurt, yells the Sheila. The lizard gives not but a single fuck. Rabbits are fun as a pet, cute, fluffy, not much of a threat to the family unit overall. It's rare that you end up with a grumpy one. Oh shit, this is a grumpy one! Human down, human down. Meanwhile, over at the big-ass buffalo paddock, a peace offering. The buffalo considers it. Crunchy, crunch. Yeah, nah, piss off out of here.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Classic American horror movie dialogue. What is it? What's going on? Oh, it's just a humble trash panda. He's not out to fight anyone. He needs a place to stay. Okay, fine. I'll see myself out. I can feel when I'm not welcome. How did I even get in here? Through the window? I can't remember. Was this fucking wall here before? I don't recall it being there. Oh, what's that? Oh, you want to let me stay? Bam! This video ends in peace. The humans are letting the raccoon live on the light fixture indefinitely. That's so nice. Now all we need in the world is peace with lions. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? We try. It's not like people don't keep bloody trying to befriend them. Ah, yep. It was at this moment he realised he fucked up. Yeah, nah, that's enough of this video. That's enough. Today's educational lesson from Uncle Aussie Man: lions are wild animals. Seems obvious, but it bears repeating. In fact, one could say all wild animals are wild animals. Whoa, see, you wouldn't want to be ya, so maybe give them a break. And don't do selfies or go looking for David Bowie reincarnated as an owl just because he was in Labyrinth. It's not him. How's our giraffe going? Oh, a little bit tired. It has managed to push the humans back towards their fancy city, however, their concrete jungle. So that's a win for the animals. Big win. Actually, this one ends in peace too. Friendship activated. It ends with a nice, sloppy giraffe tongue in the ear. No destruction, chaos, or injuries in this last video. Let these humans and this giraffe inspire us all. Oh wait, there's an angry mob. Send in videos you've shot to aussieman.com/submit and receive an instant 10% discount off of merch. aussiemanshop.com.
Well, sorry, I had my mic muted for you guys, but here we go. Welcome everyone to our wonderful show. That was our good friend who doesn't know us, Mr. Aussie Man.
He does.
Always
he does.
fun. He does know us. Okay.
Well,
he knows
he has
Boomer, not
responded.
me.
He has responded to comments. That's knowing. That's good enough for me.
Okay.
Okay.
So we have a very interesting show today. I'm really looking forward to it. So I'm just gonna throw it over to Boomer and Boomer, how are you doing, man?
Pretty good, actually. I do have a bit of a public service announcement for all of us, and it's pretty important to anyone who parked their car. You've got to remember what the valet who parked your car looks like, because we don't have valet parking. So that's one to kick it off with. Sorry about the cars, guys. But I did see,
I have to go to the toilet or something.
yeah, but I did actually see Cheesy's car get stolen, but it's okay, Cheesy. I took the rego number, so always looking out for you, brother. And that's a good little lead into you. How are you, Cheesy, on this wonderful, who knows what the fuck it is in your place, but it's a nice morning for me. You're in your lunchtime break, aren't you? If you
Yeah,
had a break.
it's about 1 p.m. It's a kind of cold day in Colorado, and I'm feeling pretty good. Happy to be here again with you guys, and I'm looking forward to what has been sold to me as the weirdest episode ever.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the sales department. We don't really talk to them very much. They just make shit up. But anyway, Christmas is coming, and if you got those relatives that give you the fucking shits every year, we used to play ping pong with a pair of pajamas, me and my brother. He gave me a set of PJs one year, and I just go commando. I don't do them. I'm too hot, as in body temperature. And he gave them to me, hang around in the package. So I gave them back to him the next year. And these things have bounced between each other now for the last 8 or 10 years as a joke with other stuff. But your family members who you don't like, we got presents that you're going to send to them, and they're going to remember you. Trust me, they will remember you. We got shit coming up that's really good, and some shit that's not really good too. But anyway, depends on your outlook. So, Arts, how are we leading into this?
I think we're gonna go into it easy and start with the.
All right, well, hang on. Can I jump in? I've launched. I'm on my way into space. I'm dying to take a number 2. It's pretty exciting. I couldn't let one go earlier. I've run up to the Duddy and I got problems. Okay, so here we are. We're up in orbit. We're up near the Kármán line, and I need to take a dump. But
I have a suboptimal but manageable solution for you.
Well, suboptimal, I'll take. I'm dying for a crap.
Yeah, it has something. It's actually related to our little set piece we have tonight.
Do go on.
It's a nice little article about the Dragon capsule, whose toilet has broken, and now the SpaceX crew is stuck using diapers.
Right. Is that a kink thing, or is that actually used for proper purposes? Because I believe diapers are one of those optional extras at certain places of,
given
where they perform massage.
Given the fact that we are talking about a broken toilet, the using diapers part might not be the weirdest thing.
Okay. Well, we are on a spaceship for some time. The mind can wander. Okay. Continue on.
And like I said, astronaut Megan McArthur described the situation Friday as suboptimal but manageable.
We don't have a clip of this, do we, of people going, I was dying, and drop a number 2, and
Not really, no.
No, okay, that's good enough. Keep going, okay.
So
we'll try.
The astronauts who will depart to the international states early this weekend will be stuck using diapers.
So, well, Captain the crew.
On the way home.
Imagine taking this a level up to the Enterprise, where they get the problem where the Brasco gets blocked. Kirk to Enterprise, we're just going to have to push through this one together. Probably not the ideal choice. The suboptimal wording for that too.
I think that the greetings when they step out of the airplane, when they arrive, is gonna be very brief. It's gonna be like, yeah, okay, hello, we're here. Toilet and bathroom right now. I need a shower.
And we're going to also let the crew know that the air sickness bags are going to be extra hazardous this week too. So just keep an eye out. That's a special one. Be mindful of the air sickness bags, crew. That's for the cleanup. Cleanup in aisle 6.
Like they
It's
like they said, it's sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say, isn't the cost per seat something like $25 or $23 million just to get a seat in the Dragon capsule, and you don't even get a working toilet?
Yeah, on your way home from the ISS. Yeah.
And if airport meals are anything to go by, the one thing you are going to need is a fucking working toilet. Oh, yes. It writes itself, doesn't it? I'm getting scared.
Yeah, like they said, spaceflight is full of lots of little challenges. So
Little challenges? All right. Yeah, we'll call them that. Actually, though, while we're on the thing of aisle up in cleanups in aisle 6, Cheesy, any chance you could depart, like, you're leaving your job at the supermarket this week? You don't have any stories of perhaps maybe people that might have done weird things in the supermarket that you've taken note of?
You know I do.
Yeah, I was trying to pretend it was an off the cuff thing. Now you've given up. Okay. Well, tell us. I've gone to the supermarket and I've never been happy with a dozen eggs yet. I've got to build the ultimate dozen of eggs. So how do I go about building my ultimate 12?
So I had the misfortune of seeing I believe it to be a super Karen. It's a very rare occurrence in the retail arena, but it was in fact a super Karen. Assembling what must have been the ultimate box of eggs. So she found the brand that she liked. She proceeded to start pulling entire cartons of eggs off the shelves. Found the one with the most ultimate eggs in, and then began swapsies with all the other boxes that she'd pulled off the shelf. So what was kind of upsetting for me is I'd spent the morning assembling said box of eggs because it was empty. So I put them all in the right order, the right places. It was looking pretty sweet. And Super Karen comes in and starts I asked her if she needed help. And she just looked at me like I was stupid and said no. But yeah, so this apparently it happens quite a lot. But it's just really stupid. So it must have taken her like 25 minutes to assemble this ultimate carton of eggs, and then she took that to the front and left all of my eggs all over the place.
wow.
With the cleanup bill, no wonder the price of eggs. In fact, they're pretty cheap here. I've also found, talking to supermarket staff, because I've never worked in a supermarket, I do have some funny customer stories, but that's another show because mine are out there and fucking weird. But I did ask a supermarket worker about whether there are certain things they say, like we've got a code 16 or something in aisle 12. And Gemma actually said a couple of them are messages to keep an eye for a good-looking woman or a pretty not hot guy in the aisle. And I'd never ever heard the aisles line up with the aisle I was in. Like it was something in aisle 12. I was never in that aisle. I'd always take note. And I was thinking, if they're doing it for perving purposes, I don't want to shop in a place where they don't find me attractive. So if I don't hear that, you supermarket workers, I'm a little bit offended. If you're not going to perv at me, it kind of makes it not worthwhile. But apparently, is that right? Are there little coded messages?
They're not. I've not heard any like that. But there are. Yeah, there are. There's one for like a dodgy person on a specific aisle. There's one for a shoplifter in store, all the usual stuff. But I've not heard anything to say look out for somebody sexy.
Okay. Do you remember a product called Chicken Tonight? We used to have this on the shelves, and the ad for it on TV. You know the one. Tonight. I feel like chicken tonight, and everyone's wiggling their arms around, right, like idiots.
Yes,
now,
that's dumb commercial.
I was shopping with two mates, and we were cruising. It was me doing the shopping, and you just don't go when you're with your friends when they're stoned. And we've got to where the Chicken Tonight is, and they both started doing that silly dance, and I'm thinking, holy shit. And this woman at the same time comes around with her little son, sees us, sees Dave. Now, this is a guy with dreadlocks and face rings, and like he was pretty good bloke, but feral as fuck. And the other guy was sort of tattooed and bearded and that. They're both doing this Chicken Tonight medley, and the woman just eyes lit up, and she just backed away slowly, like she'd seen a bear in the wild. Just backed away slowly and off to the next aisle. And now I've got 17 more seconds of time to go on. The boomer train. I love it. You realise this is backfired, don't you? And as you can see, Cheesy feels like chicken tonight. Thank you, train. You will be seeing. You'll be back later. I love it. I've got my own train. Thank you. All right.
Yeah, they are actually considering maybe waiting for a bit, but from what I could read, they had to deal with the toilet leak on the capsule because they were discovering pools of urine. Yeah, that might be a good reason to say like, okay, maybe it's broken.
Do you think people are slightly concerned by this? Because toilet technology has only been around for let's say 200 years just to be, or 100 years just to be on the safe side. I'm sure it's probably longer. They're putting something into space and they haven't cracked 100-year-old technology.
In space, no one can hear you scream. That's all I can say.
It's probably slightly different. It's probably slightly different technology than our toilet. It's like when a tube came unglued and spilled urine beneath the floorboards. So it's yeah.
Sorry, dude. I've just got to deal with something in the chat here. No, Microraptor, I'll just let you know, for the record, in official capacity, I have managed to fail No Nut November, up around 30 times now. I'm going to try to break the record for epic fails of No Nut November. So it's 20 Nut November. So there you go, Micro. Always on it. Love your work.
And we're only 10 days in.
It's but there's also good news, which might also become bad news on the way back, if I may add, because on the culinary side, the astronaut grew the first chili peppers in space. And they got
these cardboard.
They got to sample
real
their,
ones?
They got to sample a real one. It's not the UK. And they got to sample their harvest in the past week.
Without a toilet.
Well, there is a toilet in the ISS. It's just on the Dragon
that's
capsule.
okay.
Yeah.
Good.
It's just an uncomfortable way home.
I can feel the perfect storm coming. I don't know about you, but this is getting worse.
So yeah, that was to slowly lead us into the weirdness of tonight.
And for those who don't know, we've been rather cruel to Cheesy tonight. That little white thing that you're wondering what it is, no, it's not one of his favourite implements. It's actually the SpaceX vehicle with a nappy on it. But yeah. I've got a huge television. It's the size of a pinball and Coke bottle glasses, and I still can't make out the nappy. So those of you with less than suboptimal vision, what do you think of your little spaceship there, Cheesy? You can take that home with you tonight too.
It's it's the Dragon capsule with an adult diaper on.
I didn't realize it was an adult diaper. I just thought it was some kind of sexy spaceship lingerie.
It can be whatever you want it to be. We're going well, guys. I'm loving this.
Oh, they use suction in space toilets, so well that makes No Nut November even harder, right?
Yeah. So I could just see us on the space capsule, because we used to be on the old washing machine. Remember the old dishwasher-looking thing that people confused as a dishwasher, and in fact it was a spacecraft? I've got the old Scott of the Antarctic thought. I'm going to the toilet. I may be sometime.
But with that suction, you might get your snake guards into the toilet.
We can only hope. But then, surely snakes are a one-off thing and don't get into competitive battles, so I don't see that being a problem. Do we ever have that occurring?
Well, this is actually about a mate of mine, because this is of course about a Dutch guy, and this news article comes to us from the New York Post. There we go. So talking about toilets, sometimes in some countries you might need to be a little bit careful when you go to the toilets. Because
I gotta get my eyes done.
A man penis rots after being bitten by a snake while sitting on the toilet.
Okay. Now, as we were all getting over our cringe, oh my God, I'm in permanent cringe mode there. Now, rots. So that's pretty vicious snake venom. So the snake's cruised up, probably like that lizard with Aussie Man and that chick sunbaking on the beach. But this snake's done up the, okay, you're a competitor, I'll go for it. And a fight to the death between snakes, I'm guessing. Do they challenge each other like that?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. But afterwards, he had to undergo reconstructive surgery.
Of course, we know dolphins are sometimes known to mistake humans for an adult partner. That's the way I avoided saying someone to fuck then. But anyway, perhaps this snake saw the snake and he was in snake, looked like an attractive partner. And he's like, "Hey, how you going?" And labbed over for a big tongue kiss and realised at the last minute this is not not going to end how you think, to quote Luke Skywalker. Anyway.
Yeah, the victim suffered scrotal necrosis after the cold-blooded serpent, which was lurking in the toilet bowl, attacked.
Why do they have to say cold-blooded serpent? Why do they have to make it sound worse? It's already bad.
Yeah.
Why did whoever write this try and make it more dramatic by going for cold-blooded serpent?
Aren't snakes cold-blooded?
Well,
they are, but why not just say snake? It's already horrific without needing to make it even more sensational.
I guess this person got this assignment. He was like, "Oh fuck yes, I'm going ham on this article."
I dare say it's the editor. He saw it all. He thought, it's got snakes biting each other, rotting penises, scrotal medical syndromes. It needs something else. Cold-blooded serpent. Yeah, the way editors just need to add their little thing because they've got to justify their money. And Harold is in the chat. Or Haroldo, as we know.
Yeah, and I also see a demon orb, and a djinn, and a facti, and a Microraptor. Nice. So, yeah, welcome everyone. So, what the medical journal described as the first case of snouted cobra envenomation of the genitals. See, the medical journal writers weren't any better. The unidentified man had to wait 3 hours before he was flown by helicopter to the nearest trauma center. Oh. Yeah. Let's just skip over that. It's So let's just skip over all the uncomfortable parts. I'm sorry, guys, but that necrosis or necrotizing fasciitis, commonly referred as the flesh-eating disease, is a potentially deadly condition caused by bacteria infecting tissue. Which spreads quickly, requires immediate treatment.
I just had to comfort little Boomer. He's suffering PTSD after that. Poor little chap. It's like he's been to the swimming pool. It's okay, fella. It's all right. Don't be like that. Okay,
yeah, and I skipped over the more the more spicy details.
Yeah. It's just turned into No Nut November after that story. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right. Now we're slowly breathing in, breathing out. Are we still in this, or are we moving along to something better? Oh fuck.
Well, I mean, I don't know if anyone has anything to say about this.
Ominous silence.
How didn't he see it? It's not like a cobra is a tiny little thing in the. He must have seen it. Why did he look?
He was a tourist, and I guess he had to go to the toilet really bad.
And living outside South Africa, you're probably a little bit cobra. You're not cobra aware when it comes to taking a dump.
Yeah, he was from the Netherlands. The most dangerous snake we have here. If you get bitten by it, you can wait those 2 hours before you go to the hospital, and then you get to the ER, and they're like, "All right, calm down. It's just a snake." And then they'll let you wait for a couple of more hours, and then you're still completely fine. So
in the Netherlands, you get more damage from being told off by the librarian for bringing your book back late than you can from a possible snake bite.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why you guys have legalized weed.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right.
I think we arrived at one of the more crazy parts of the episode, Boomer.
Yeah, I did actually hear someone tell me ages ago that they milk snakes at the CSIRO, it's a Commonwealth Serum Laboratory, and they milk snakes. And I was about 10 or 12 years old. I had a picture of this little milking machine, and the snakes, the guy goes up and puts this little chunk, chunk, chunk thing on the snake's venoms, and the snakes are all lined up like they are in a cow shed. But alas, I was wrong. Another one of my childhood disappointments. Yes, always happens. Things are never as you seem.
Jin has a interesting theory. He was comparing his size with the cobra.
And the cobra saw it as a threat. Don't we all?
Oh, wow. So like I said, I think we arrived at the more crazy part of the episode.
Surely this couldn't be to do. Is this something based in perhaps a religion? Because it's always crazy. I always think religion.
Yeah. This is another crazy evangelical, like we had last time. But
hang on. Let's just a quick recap. You don't mean the one from last week who stopped being burgled and got them to kill the wizard next door?
The witch, yeah.
The witch next door. Okay. So the wizards are okay, but the witches are all right. Good to know. One less witch in the world.
Yeah. It's not this time. This time we're talking about we're watching a video by Rick Wells, and this video comes to us from Right Wing Watch. Very good Twitter account that shares clips from right-wingers, so we don't have to watch entire shows of them.
Oh, good.
It is not a vaccine.
It's an operating system.
It's an operating system. It is a symptom suppressor, but more than anything else, it is changing your DNA. Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't have anything against polio vaccines, measles vaccines. Those are vaccines. This is not a vaccine. This is changing your DNA. The mRNA. It's a messenger RNA vaccine. It's not
That's not how that works.
The term they put on it.
Not how it works.
But it takes control of your DNA. You will never be the same person that you were before you got vaccinated. They're putting something in you that changes your body. And this is the beginning. They're not going to.
Well, one thing he said is true is that you're never the same person you are after you're vaccinated. But technically, that's constantly changing. So every time you lose skin cells and your cells renew, you're not exactly the same person anymore since before that. So he was right.
Now,
he was right there for a little bit.
I've heard similar stuff from a rather famous personality from that dreaded hive of scum and villainy known as Gem Pandas, called Dallas David, who did point out that we're all the incubatees. I'll do my best, Dallas David. We're all the incubated test tube children that have got no soul. And Bill Clinton, he harvested all these eggs from women, and you're all incubated soulless creatures. So he's probably, they're onto something here. When you hear it from two sources, it gains momentum.
Yeah, and I'm sorry for that, people on the stream. I forgot that I only muted my mic on the Jitsi call. But anyway, yeah. One thing I have to say though, if it is truly Bill Gates, then we may not need to worry about any harmful side effects because. There are probably so much bugs in the operating system that
it crashed.
Yeah, it already crashed. It already crashed.
Yeah, we're going to go back for the updates every couple of days. Yeah. Okay.
To go back in time after this, it's going to be one after another. Every year, there's going to be more.
Wait. If I hadn't taken the vaccine, I would have been able to go back in time. Oh shit! I screwed myself over time. I screwed myself out of time traveling.
Messenger RNA vaccines that you're going to be mandated to receive. They're changing the inner structure of the human body.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It is from hell itself. And I can't comprehend these
I think you might be from
pansy
hell.
preachers that are endorsing it. God have mercy on your souls for what you men are doing. This is Satan himself bringing forth a diabolical.
So wait, is it Satan or is it Bill Gates? I always get confused.
No, I don't. I see them as one and the same.
Well, fair enough.
A subcontractor. Yeah, Satan. Look, the thing with Satan, these televangelical types are always onto him. He's got to lift his game. He's not going to succeed as long as he's being exposed by these people. He's just not trying anymore. He did the old Apple snake business and kind of thought he won, but he got lazy. He fell off the pace. Come on, Satan. You got the best bands. You need to up your game.
Scheme to alter the creation of mankind from Genesis. This is an evil, wicked scheme.
So yeah, that was Pastor Rick Wild.
Oh my goodness. I've never seen that guy before, but I don't think I want to see him again.
Well, I can imagine.
What?
So
What?
yeah, it's
Well,
he's a character.
well, with good old 06452017 being back to being 06452017, there's a big gig out there in the what do you call it, religious shystering market. So I'm sure they're all jockeying for position. Now that Mr.
Oh
Hovine's
no! This
taking out
guy,
the same self.
this guy has a slightly different audience than our good prisoner, and he doesn't need the Ken Hovind audience. He isn't doing that bad for himself.
But does he have
So-
survival kits? The
He's not-
nuclear survival kits of cream
That-
corn and 500
that's-
tons of cream corn.
that's Jim Baker's department.
So, just because I'm a bit slow, and I feel like I may have missed something here. The vaccine is an operating system that is sent by Satan to change our DNA.
Yes.
That sounds pretty cool to me. That sounds like I'd be some kind of time traveling cyborg. I mean,
No.
Can I sign
That's
up for
the
that
thing.
one?
That's the thing. Now that you got the vaccine, you can't go back in time.
Damn it!
That's what he said.
Somebody get Satan on the phone. Let's get this sorted.
Yeah.
Well,
we need a hot fix for the being locked in time.
I'm
course,
so
the fact-
I'm I'm not magnetic, right? I'm not magnet. Things aren't sticking to me. I can't time travel.
No 5G.
What's going? What's going? I can't. Yeah, I don't have any kind of special superpowers. I want my money back.
Yeah, I'm pretty upset too.
well, here's the fortunate thing, guys. See, I didn't get vaccinated, and I've been back in time. I've got the lottery numbers, and I tell you what, I am so looking forward to I'm going to the elite rich crowd now. It's been nice knowing you guys, but time travel is a winner when you know the lottery numbers now. So I'm anticipating a big win on Saturday, and I'll be out of this, and fuck you all. And if not, I'll be back next week saying, hi, guys, how are you? Yeah, I was only joking last week about the time travel shit. But, it's looking right now. It's all there for me.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think that quantum reality causes the lottery numbers to change at the moment that you observed them when they came out.
Well, I've been back in time and coined a proverb, which is only time will tell. So, am I bluffing or am I really time traveling as we speak? Anyone need me to go back and manipulate, say kill someone to stop them fathering the resistance? I'm open for any time travel requests. I'm taking requests, peeps. So get them in the chat if you want me to go and do something like, I don't know, shoot your ex, shoot your mum, do whatever. We'll see what we can get happening.
Well, yeah, I might have a mother-in-law, an ex-mother-in-law that may not need to be born.
Done. So, how's life for you? You did have a job as a Microsoft exec who was sitting around with blowing hookers. So, what's your current life like now?
It is actually pretty good. I'm now a salesman of a vaccine.
Cool, excellent. Okay, so it seems to work. All right, I'll go back and manipulate the timeline a little more, but I'll figure it out. I've got to be careful with this. Well, it came from nowhere. Anyway.
Yeah, I work for Daddy Satan, and
Daddy Satan.
I'm basically his right hand. One of his right hands. One of his assistant's right hand. One of his assistant's right hand.
I don't think being a right hand of anything's a good gig. But anyway, let's
I'm basically the assistant of the assistant manager of the Earth realm. Yeah.
Right. This is turning into the holy hand grenade. And rabbits are still arseholes. I've got to point that out. Be careful of rabbits. They are always on the lookout. They're assassins.
Yes.
We can't do anything about that.
Well, I guess that we're already on the moment there where we're gonna talk about space travelers encountering monsters, people eating hamburgers like a snake, and someone who really hates paper.
Right.
In other words,
And,
a commercial break.
yes. And after that, Christmas gift ideas. Wow, this will be good. Or let's have a piss break. Or let's sit back and watch some cool ads.
Yes.
Woohoo.
See you guys in a little bit.
Emma. Huh? Emma. 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 Emma.
Meat. Soda.
The Burger King Triple Whopper! Eat like a snake! Oh, Whopper!
Well, there we are again. So now we learned how to eat a Whopper, and that you shouldn't eat baked beans on the moon.
I'll tell you what, farting on the moon for me would just be a bonus because I would probably follow through in a spacesuit like that. Of course, it might turn the monster off. I love that baked beans ad. They run that here for some time. It never gets old.
No. And also, like Boomer said in the chat, don't pole dance in a fire station.
Oh, yes, I did that once. Yeah, it didn't end well. Okay. So, we're leading in. Is it time to give people... Oh, no, hang on. It's not the product reviews, is it?
No, we first have some other kinky stuff.
Do you remember that movie we filmed on location? And, you know, with all the right-wing people doing their churchy stuff, we sort of did that movie. Well, apparently they weren't too happy with the way we left the place. In fact, we didn't get our bond back, if I remember rightly, with that church movie shot. Do you remember what I'm talking about, or were you're pretty...
I'm a bit hazy about the details. But I remember an altar and Karen and John were having a little bit of fun there, and we thought like, oh hey, we can incorporate this in the movie instead of stopping them. I felt at the time that might have been a mistake.
Yeah, well, you remember when we said clean up in aisle 6 earlier in this stream? Well, yeah, apparently that did echo through the wonderful resonances of the church after they discovered what we got up to. So, should we run with the story, or do we need to give a little more of a lead in onto the...
I already put it on screen. So,
right.
Holy water and praise must restore altar in Flemish turrets after sex video.
Who'd have thought?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry for that.
Having sex in a church means you've got to give it the full holy water, get rid of Satan treatment. Kind of poses a few interesting questions there.
Unless it's, yeah. They kind of know how to do it. You know, it's a bi-weekly thing.
Right. So do they kind of go in with a pressure washer? Yeah, like one of those things, and load it up with holy water and over the joint, give it the whole once over? Because I'm sure it's not just the altar that we use. The pews that we use. Pew. I'm sure there's a few other places they may need to apply the full treatment to. So perhaps there's money in cleaning them. Holy water dousing of things. What do you think? And do a baptism as well. Pressure washer that does baptisms and cleans your church. I think this could be a gift.
Yeah, it could be a good company.
Man, well, we could. Sorry, Facty's just.
What did Facty say?
Holy water
is the lube.
Is lube.
Oh wow.
Oh, dude. Wait for what's coming up. You are going to be so amazed. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's like he's hacked our computers. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, so the altar at St. Michiel's Church in the municipality of Bree in the Limburg province was sprinkled with holy water, so not pressure cleaned. This weekend to restore the church to its former glory after a sex video was recorded there.
Former glory. Is that like a morning glory? But it's an after a morning glory. It precedes the morning glory. It's a former glory. Okay. All right. Cheesy? Or are you just gobsmacked?
I think we killed him.
I don't know. This is beyond me. I have questions. We're not going to get any answers, but who on earth decides, they're feeling a little bit raunchy and let's head out to the church? Well, I don't get it. Why would you do it? You're going to need more than the pressure washer as well to get that off.
I think they thought it would be a great video.
Or, okay, guys, elephant in the room, or as I like to call it, what I get kicked out every Sunday for, the boner in the church, is who discovered the movie and how did they get word of it? Someone is probably putting a lot of money in the collection plate because they have to and spending extra time at confession because they must have found that movie somehow to know what was going on. So...
Yeah, I imagine like the guy dressed up as a pastor and the girl dressed up as a nun.
Ah, yes. Many years ago when I was in church, Ethel leaned over and said to me, I just did a silent fart. What should I do? And I said, turn your fucking hearing aid up. Anyway, church, we all have our fun, don't we? Okay.
This Ethel.
That makes...
I mean...
That was Ethel. Yeah.
This Ethel.
That makes sense.
Thank you, Ethel. That's the one.
That makes sense.
God, I miss her. She just never shuts up too, does she? I've had the Boober Trade and the Ethel run tonight. What next? Gomez? Well, Gomez will be after these fucking products.
Oh, yeah, after the next section.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, so the police opened an investigation after open investigation into an explicit video that was circulating on social media. From our church, intimacy was made public and put up for grabs in the media. Dean Jaak Jansen said on local radio on Sunday, in this way the meaning of the church building and the altar are wronged. I guess you might have to think about that one and yeah.
They've been thinking about it for 2,000 years and they still haven't got the story straight. I don't think another 10 minutes will make much, or another few days will make any difference. But of course, we love it because don't churches and religion provide us with a rich vein of material to talk about as to how fucking funny it all is. Anyway.
Yeah, the sprinkling helped at the suggestion of churchgoers and the diaconese. And a prayer was said too.
They haven't really learned anything from pandemic, have they? They could have gone in with antibacterial, this, that, and the other, but no, they've sprinkled it with holy water and said a couple of prayers.
I have a feeling they did both, but
Well, on the few times in recent past that I have been in church, which has been actually, unfortunately, funerals, I notice when I do go to the toilet and I wash my hands, it burns. It's a cold tap, yet it burns. Like, it's so hard to wash your hands in a church. I dare say you guys have the same problem. How do they do that? A cold tap feels boiling and steam comes off and shit like that. So anyway, don't know what the cause of that would be.
I have a ring that gives me +4 holy damage protection. We have +4 holy damage protection. I don't burn.
A ring +4 in a church. Oh my God, it just keeps going, doesn't it? You can't say anything.
So they did find a couple and they questioned them, and the magistrate found them guilty and impressed measures on them. They have to follow a training course that makes them think about their actions and their impacts.
There's a training course to stop you having sex on altars.
No, but it's probably some sensitivity training or something like that.
I love the way you're pretending you don't know about it, Cheesy. Dude, your name was on the list. I saw you at that course. Fucking hell. We all know. Don't even go for a second. Don't think for a second we didn't. Didn't you see how many familiar faces were there? Oh, dude, you don't need to be a heart check. It was pretty much everyone you know who was at that course. Oh, so, fucking jitsu,
Actually, it probably is a training course for people who have sex on altars, because I've just Googled sex on altar, and it's happened more than once. It's not as uncommon as I first thought, but yes, there appear to be there's at least 15 different stories there. So there must be a church sanctioned don't shag on the altar course that you have to attend afterwards.
Well, yeah.
That's why people stand up to sing. That's why they stand up to sing the hymns. Okay.
Well, I guess the knowledge that you have to sit through a boring training course might be a better deterrent than jail time or a fine.
Actually, if you think about it, you're just going to be in with a group of people who got the same kink as you and your partner. So it just gets worse.
Yeah. The song remains the same. It's just the location. Location. Yeah, we can get that.
You did it there. Oh, that's an interesting location. Oh. And the ones that made this this news article are hauled in like heroes.
Next week's location, the Egg Rack at Cheesy Supermarket. That could be interesting. We'll get the security cameras onto that one. That's after you've left. We shall return. You're going to leave there in a blaze of glory, Cheesy? I forgot to ask earlier. You're going to, torch the place, go and tell the boss what you think of him. I know, go pick someone your phone number. What are your thoughts there? Leaving a job's a very good thing. Presents a lot of opportunities you might not normally have.
I'd love to say that they're all horrible people, and I'm going to make some horrid announcement on the last day for all the customers to hear. But they're actually lovely people. Which is takes the fun out of it, because they're all lovely people. And I've actually enjoyed it, weirdly, because I never would have seen a woman assembling the ultimate creative eggs.
Oh well,
had I not been working there.
Could be a Japanese team, a Japanese game show. The prize, the best eggs in the world. And you get out there and you do reality TV show on it. I could see that being a winner.
Yeah. You could just say to your boss, I know what you did last summer.
Ooh, yeah. You didn't clean out the photocopier correctly. You left some copies in the collator. I'll have a pay rise, Mr. Boss. I have the proof.
But maybe we should carry on the things that that we thought we'd never see. We would never ever see.
Yep. I tell you what, I'll give everyone in the chat a premise on this, guys. The audience, you get to participate in this. Our good friend Ardawen is going to read out the testimonials in his best English, which is still pretty tricky. We're going to listen to the testimonials, and we're going to try and guess what the product might be based on the testimonials. After a few attempts, whoever's the first correct answer will win, I don't know, something we're going to make up, possibly that prize. And some
You still have
that
you still have that air guitar.
Yeah, of course. No. You'll win the actual prize. Choose wisely. That's all I can say. You might not want to win these prizes. Anyway, Ardawen, give us your best testimonial for product number 1. And type in the chat, Mr. Audience.
Okay, here we go. They said there are a couple of testimonials, and as UPS discreetly unloaded my product, the driver accidentally spilled it in my driveway. Any amount of cars can now fit into the garage.
Degreaser. I reckon it's cans of degreaser, is my guess. Cheesy, what you thinking?
I unloaded my product, accidentally spilled it. Any amount of cars can now fit into the garage.
Yep. Any amount. We're talking shitloads of cars. A car squashing device of some kind. Could be a car squashing device that's going to allow them to fit in, but you can't drive them in, so there's got to be a way of getting them in there. I don't know.
Is it like a hemorrhoid cream that I don't know.
It shrinks cars.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Could be Matchbox cars. He could be tricking. Okay, you got another testimonial? All right. Keep thinking, audience.
After filling my hot tub with 8 of these, we couldn't get out. Couldn't stand up, couldn't grab onto anything. We were slicker than owl shit, yet still stuck.
I'm going turtle wax now, but like, Faggy's just said it. Good, yeah. But it's super glue as well, because they can't get out. Are they glued in or not? Bathtub, 8 of these. Got to be something in the 8. Cheesy?
My brain has just shut down completely.
We do that. That's our objective.
we were slicky at the slicky. I didn't know that owl shit was slicky, so that I'm still struggling with that.
Yeah.
But still stuck.
You know it's good though, even though it's before the event. You guys have got you guys are anti-vax and time traveling as well. If you go up, it's got just use hand sanitizer or avoid water. It burns. Not on the scrotum, and she doesn't like the taste from Facty and gin. And they're before we even announced this, but they make more sense. Bath oils, bags of Portland cement. I love it, guys. All right, get another one.
What a steal! I've been so sick of going to the drugstore on a weekly basis to replenish my product. I have no idea that Amazon had this available by the drum.
Fuck it. I can't. Yeah, it's just bags of Portland cement makes the most sense in this, but the drugstore, would it be the hardware store? Oh, this reverse engineering the product. I don't know. I would have maybe thought now it's engine oil, but it's not the drugstore. So it's not Castrol or Exxon egg oil. Could be, is it some sort of religious product? Maybe Kent Hovine's selling stuff off and we just don't know. No, psycho. Gin is actually the correct term there, but psychic will pass. I don't know, Ardawen.
Let's go down to the more important detail. The quality of the product is pretty good. Not the best I've ever had. It could be more silky in my opinion, just saying. But overall, pretty decent. I use this for two main things: pranks, and making things slippery.
Got it, Jen. I agree. Brill cream. Fuck, I've been talking about that for the last 6 months. It's got to be Brill cream. I'm with Jen. I reckon Brill cream. Cheesy, what do you?
I'm gonna go with some kind of sexual lubricant, just because I'm a deviant.
Yep, always keeping it the standards where you like, aren't you? Okay.
I wish they had this item of subscribe and save. I always seem to run out before the month is up.
Now I'm a little bit Jen, a little bit cheesy. It's a Brill cream sex aid, but no, I'm still going to go Brill cream. Carrot oil. Oh my god, I don't want to know.
Okay, and the last one is: with this much products, you'll never be dry again. Neither will your children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, or great-great-grandchildren.
Oh, fuck me sideways. Okay, and I hope that's not an appropriate term. Oh, Ardawen, I'm fucked. I just can't move anymore on this.
So,
one.
do you guys have any final guesses?
No. No. And I withdraw the sexual lubricant comments.
That is actually not smart. That is actually not smart because
yeah,
it is. It is 55 gallons of natural water-based lubricant.
Oh my goodness.
So you were right, Cheesy. You actually had the answer, and you withdrew it.
I did withdraw it.
Technically, that was bad strategy. You had withdrew to nothing. So you were hoping to not lose a point for the wrong. Yeah, you can get a 55-gallon drum of this shit, whack it next to the bed, and can you imagine what would you call it, person you've met that night is going to think when you walk in and they see a whole 55-litre drum? And what are they going to think when they see it's half empty? Which is what mine looks like. What my friends, someone I know looks like, according to what they said. Fuck, dodged a bullet there. So, how many will we put you down for?
Yeah. So apparently it's temporarily out of stock, but yeah, they were selling it by the drum.
Oh god.
Let's just go to the next product, shall we?
Oh, hang on. Yeah, okay. All right. I may be some time. I'm going to be emptying my drum a little later.
This was not meant for a 175-pound man. Muscular man. It doesn't hold the equipment very well, and unzipping it myself is impossible. That said, this is the best body product I've ever owned.
Oh.
Gimp suit.
Pair of pants. Yeah, or a jumpsuit. Yeah. We're thinking apparel. We're on that line, aren't we, Cheesy? So zipper, 175-pound man. That's what, 13 stone on the freedom unit scale, ish, maybe more. He's finding it difficult. The package doesn't fit, and the zipper's a bit wrong. Yeah. You're probably a onesie or a jumpsuit with a zipper. Or it could be an inflatable woman, but we don't really cover those sorts of things.
I was pleasantly surprised. I was hesitant. I was hesitant to buy a one-size-fits-all product, but I took a chance. So worth it. It fit me perfectly. I'm 5'4" with about 150 lbs, 36C. The material isn't anything fancy. It doesn't seem to be the most durable. The coloring is great though. Looks like a real body.
The weight references are getting me here. It'll be a girdle or something. Yeah, like a girdle to pull the midriff in for those Teletubbies out there. But it's a zip or something, so it's kind of good but not good, I'm thinking. Cheesy, what do you got?
I think the same. I go in the same direction. I don't think it's a gimp suit anymore. It's some kind of girdle. Yeah.
Well, the nipples were near the armpit. Bad design.
Oh gosh. It's some kind of party onesie.
Nipples near the armpit. That's got me thinking.
Yeah.
Wow. Now I'm thinking an inflatable woman that's a bit not right. An overweight inflatable woman.
And finally, great product with the zipper in the back. Fits my body shape fine. I'm a 49 centimeter bust. So 94 centimeter bust, 74 centimeter waist, and 105 centimeter hip. And you were pretty close.
Peephole bra.
It's
Oh God!
it's one of it's a Halloween long sleeve one piece sunscreen driving swimsuit bikini.
It's not a bikini. It's a one-piece swimmer. But you have a look. It's actually got body parts on it. It's kind of your lungs and heart and liver and stuff like that.
Why would you want something like that?
Well, it's anatomically correct. We could say that. Like that spells anatomically correct there, doesn't it? And I tell you what, she's a bit of a right too. I might just have to save that screenshot. When do you do a screenshot on these things? Okay.
Sunscreen diving swimsuit. Why was there a 175-pound guy wearing it?
Because of the motif.
Because some people just have a kink that way. I don't know.
I guess.
Yeah, you know, we all know what it's like when you think, oh, they've got skin, but I don't know. What would my partner be like without skin? Just for, you don't want to go and strip their skin off and discover you didn't like it. So this is a way of having a trial of a skinless partner. All a bit Jeffrey Dahmery. Well, not Jeffrey Dahmer, Silence of the Lambs sort of stuff, isn't it? I wonder what the back looks like if it's got a skeleton and kidneys and the like. But I mean, good for the kids. You could teach them anatomy. Great to you. Actually, it probably does have a real use in med schools. They could get a person to wear the suit and explain to the students where body parts maybe should be. Mind you, it's not that anatomically correct now that I look closer. There's a little bit missing that I have something of an interest in. But anyway,
no. I know that your liver I know that your liver is a bit bigger than on this model, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Fuck, dude, this is working well. I'm scared of the next product.
Me too, because when I purchased these, I was not sure they would be useful. However, today I saw it's my product at work, and I was so prepared, I went to the bathroom and put these in water, and after the 5 long minutes of standing productless in my bathroom, in my office bathroom, a few weird glances from my boss, I put them on, and my life was changed. So convenient, and they definitely have a nice boost to your caboose. 10 out of 10, sexy and functional. And this is I made a editing error here, but I bought these hoping that this is the second testimonial. But it's on the screen, so I'm reading this. I bought these hoping to have something sexy to put on in a hurry if that special moment arose. As I usually go without products. I thought this could help spice up the nights in the right situation. I was terribly warm. I hurried to the bathroom. When added water as instructed. By the time the product rehydrated, I was already starting to soften up. Finally, they were ready. I really messed up the design here of the.
Okay, well, just for those who I haven't been researching too much this morning because I don't usually start that early, but so we had a boss being happy when someone was in the toilet without pants. We've then had someone mentioning it was in the moment, but they went a bit soft, waiting for water to hang on. So this is something you've got to add water to, but it's keeps your boss happy and it's sexy. Oh God, I just hate where this is going. Glow in the dark panties from Facty and a jet bra. Fuck, you're good at this, Facty. You got a natural flair for this shit, which scares me. You work for Amazon weirdo department, don't you? I just honestly can't. Something you've got to put on when you don't have pants on that you soak in water. Oh, God. The only thing that comes to mind is a penis, but I just don't think you can buy them on Amazon. In fact, you can't. I've tried. You've got to go to a different shop for that. I don't know. Cheesy, are you broken?
Yeah.
Again, my brain has gone just asleep. I think it's some kind of water-filled support pants to give you like a nice curvy butt.
Right.
I put it on this. Yeah. Okay. So I managed to pull up the check. So this guy, he was having gotta have sex with, gotta have the special moment, and he puts them on and was immediately discouraged to see that these were not the stringed version, and that he thought he ordered. My bad on that, probably. When I emerged from the bathroom in the soggy products and with limber timber, my date began laughing hysterically, started choking, and vomited on the bed. I cried for a moment, but luckily the instant products helped with the cleanup, and it didn't ruin my Scooby-Doo comforter. I probably would buy these again, just in case the moment arose once more. Knowing string in the bed to itch the crack. Yeah, goodbye for the money, I guess. And the last guy said, a little tight, but good in emergency. If you're not near water, try peeing on them. It works.
Well, hang on, a bit of too much information again. We know that no Scooby-Doos were harmed in the use of this product, which is always a good thing. It cleaned up the vomit mess because someone was laughing. Oh, fuck. This is just, oh my God. This is getting hard. I'd rather do like an Einsteinian space formula. Oh, God. I'm at odds for this one.
You can also pee. You can also pee on them. That also works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, he said pregnancy test, which is probably the most, or Mr. Noodle or pregnancy test. Fuck. Oh, I think Facty's. I'm going to go with something Facty said. He's getting the points here tonight. But, yeah, pregnancy test. I think it's cheesy. Wow.
The peeing on them has thrown me.
Knowing that Grandma is no longer going to take a ride bottomless after a long drive.
Now it's just fucking weird. I'm gonna surrender. I'll get the white flag. I'm hoisting the white flag up the pole on this one. It's an instant surrender flag. That's my call. It's a water-based surrender flag. You put up the flagpole when you've given up on getting these fucking products on Amazon.
And also, they fit perfectly. They were a little bit wet when I put them on, but they eventually dried. Lol.
It's Magatard bikinis. You know those USA bikinis? It'll be something like that. Stars and Stripes fucking underwear bikini swimwear. Peeing on it though.
It's a Trump thing. It's a Trump. It's got overtones of a Donald Trump because he's got a thing for peeing on people and pants. Is it like Donald Trump themed underwear?
No, Jin was actually kind of close, but not quite. They are instant underpants. Just add water.
But I tell you what, Cheesy gets a fucking bonus point on that answer because Donald Trump-based underwear. Yeah, I like it. You get a point. Just a fucking thinking about it point. You get a participation trophy on that one for sure, mate. Yep. So Jin's knowledge of weird products is almost scary. Or hang a facty. Sorry, Jin.
Oh, So
Fatty,
yeah,
are you Jeff Bezos?
I actually, while looking through the product review, there were also several people who said like, yeah, they don't work. I put them in water, and I left them there. I bought it as a joke, you know. I put it in water, and I came back 24 hours later, and it was still dry. But yeah.
So you read the testimonials. It's not that you were actually considering buying these products yourself. You were just...
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Nice answer. Plead the Sixth, did you? Okay. That's the European Fifth Amendment, and we have the Seventh Amendment here in Australia. We just whack an extra number on. Because apparently Americans are all possessy and all antsy about it when we plead the Fifth. Apparently we can't do it because that's their idea first or something. So, anyway.
Are we all ready for the next one?
No, we're never going to be, but yeah, we're going to have to be at some stage.
Well, here we go. Nice print of the skin. However, my product came with a hole in it, so it lost air within an hour. Every time we added more air, it would deflate within the hour. We had a floppy leaking product for my diabetes party.
Oh, gotta be an inflatable woman. Has to be.
What the hell is a diabetes party?
I just copied and pasted it, man. I don't know.
It's a party with lots of sugar. We all get diabetes. We all eat the sugar products, and we all get diabetes. Yeah, I don't know. I'm more wondering about this regally deflated thing. It sort of sounds a bit like fucking my love life. My life. In fact, it's me. It's actually me. It's a product review on me. You fucking prick. You found that. Oh no.
Super cute. Not as big as I expected, and it needs to be blown back up every couple of hours to stand properly.
It's me. Yep. Super cute. Not as big as I thought. Yep, that is me. The product evaluation is on me. Aren't cheesy.
My brain. I'm still stuck with diabetes party. What could be? Is it like a giant inflatable syringe or a giant pancreas?
A giant pancreas.
It's an inflatable pancreas.
I'm liking this. Fake breasts with real milk in them for frat parties. Fuck, man, thinking outside the box. Oh, God, you're fucking rocking it. Where's Harold? You and Harold would be fucking killing.
Well, there he goes. So cute. It was perfect for my cousin's baby shower.
Okay. So cute and perfect for a... Well, again, I'm not going to do the same it's me joke because I don't do baby showers. Not since that last one went horribly wrong. The court order is still in force. So, yeah, it can't be a thing on me now. Oh, we do have Harold there. Right. You do diabetes parties, Harold? Oh, you do them too. Yeah, okay. A Bambi inflatable. That's good input from Facty.
It might be. I think that a diabetes party might just be a party that is sort of it has no products that can be consumed by diabetic people, and I can imagine that there might be people there that are in sort of like a community with other diabetic people who are like, you know what? Let's just once in a while like throw a special party for us so that we don't have to worry about, so that we can go to a party where we don't have to worry about eating anything that we can't eat.
Okay, well, I've got to bring up with Jen. Inflatable Easter bunny with vibrating special spot. I fucking told you to stop reading my diary. I am lawyer's called, mate. Right? That's the last straw. You've got a copy of it now. I've got you. Inflatable Easter bunny. Oh, it's too specific now. What the? Hmm.
Well, Harold, there is more than diabetes party and baby shower. Because someone was expecting a large item. Even the dimensions on the site threw them off. I used it. It looked cute, but it was too small.
Well, now the Easter Bunny with vibrating special spot makes a lot of sense. Okay. Holy shit. This is gonna be, oh fuck, it's getting tricky, isn't it? Okay.
Apparently, it's also really ugly.
I'm back to it being me.
Well, it can't be because it was also a hit at my son's third birthday party that we have at the zoo.
Right. Zoo, baby shower, diabetes party, and, well, Easter Bunny sugarless prosthetic arm. Oh, Factor, you just pull them out of your ass now. Okay. And hang on, now it's just the same thing that went down. We had to keep blowing it up too.
And
Yeah?
it was perfect. The wrinkles were very realistic.
No, they are realistic if it's me. They're real. That's why they're realistic. An inflatable thing at the zoo that kids and, oh God, and baby showers. Oh God. Okay.
And
Gotta be something cute.
it had a nice size and decent detail. My son loved it.
I know it's a Teletubby fused with a fuck dummy. A Teletubby for adults as well, for those of us who have a bit of a kink. And I've got to say, Lala, you haven't called me back, and I'm very disappointed. I should have gone for Dipsy, whatever her name is. Yes. Teletubbies.
You should have gone for Bo.
Yeah. Oh, nice one. Blow up grandmas. Yes, they are available. Fact me, trust me. A friend told me.
So, well, any large guesses for before I reveal this product?
Well, you're kind of right, Harold, because you've really spread it there. Yes, it's an inflatable decoration thing, but we're trying to pinpoint it.
It's
I give up.
inflatable baby elephant.
Oh, grab those ears, baby. I can see that one has a lot of uses. Inflatable baby elephant.
But I just thought that the testimonials made it sound really, really weird.
And Jin's come up with a beauty. Bouncy castle filled with dildos. That is going to be at the Christmas party, Jin. All right, we're going to organise that. Okay. Oh, these Christmas gift ideas are flowing from the chat as well. I'm liking this, guys. Only 6 weeks till Christmas. That's why we put the annoying Jiggly Bells music at the start that you all missed. Well, some of you did. You know who you were. Okay. Have we got more suffering? Because this is getting really... Oh, I'm loving it.
Well, yes, we actually have 2 more products, I think.
Good to know. I'm loving this not knowing it. I really wanted to cheat and have a look, but no, I've been good. Sure. Dildo bouncy castle. Wow. You're jumping around. There's all these buzzy things. It's kind of like summertime. If you're blind, there's mosquitoes and flies buzzing. It's a whole new dimension. Oh God.
This product, I had it made for my daughter's graduation. We used it as a guest book, and it was so fun. Now she can take it with her to college if she wants to. It may look it looked like she was make it look like she's always home.
A guest book, and it looks like she's, I know, like I'm thinking a photo album with her face on the front, but that's just too bland. This is weird shit. We're doing weird shit, aren't we? You're not slipping a conventional product in there as a fucking red herring, are you?
I'm not saying anything, Boomer.
I could have. Okay, well, all right. So hang on, your daughter's graduation as a guest book. So it's got to be paper. You got to be able to sign. An iPad. Maybe it's an iPad.
Emma.
Oh, Oh God.
The item arrived extremely bent. I expected this, but arrived worse than I thought it would. Print quality is decent and setup was simple. Would make 4 to 5 stars, but package was mistreated.
We hate mistreated package. iPad hooked up to Pornhub. Yeah. Daughter's graduation, no facty. I like your thinking, and in fact, I do. You are one of us, but yeah, we're probably, yeah, we don't want our daughter's graduation to have Pornhub iPads, do we? I like your thinking. Have you returned from the roles of the broken, Cheesy, or are you a very first movie from the sign the movie?
Oh God.
Oh fuck.
Well,
oh my God.
This is a must. It was a hit at the party. She has passed, and this product felt like she was. She has passed, and this product felt like she was really there.
It's a full-sized reproduction cardboard cutout of a loved one.
Ooh. Cardboard cutout. Tricky for packaging though, but yeah, okay. Well, I suppose you could use something like that for a guest book. You could just sign on it. Cardboard cutout.
If it is, then the people who say it looks like she's always home are just creepy.
Well, if they're running the porn movie over there, even creepier, aren't they? Or they're Louisiana.
Okay.
We've not factored in that area of the US that we won't name, Louisiana, where they do have, well, cousin sister Auntie Becky, I think, could come from there. If you know my drift with cousin sister Auntie. So we've got to factor that in. The 25-foot screens, don't do porn on a 25-foot screen. Trust me, man, it's a kind of a rebirthing experience. You don't want to be there. It's almost too much. But holy shit. So I'm guessing it's they ordered inflatable women or something. They couldn't sell them because maybe they left out some important bits. They made them like a Barbie doll, that sort of thing. And they've now made it so you can get a face superimposed. So, like, it's a fucked up inflatable woman production run. And they've quickly thought, how can we sell this? So you send us a picture of your daughter and we'll make your daughter, but it's an inflatable doll that doesn't have the details. It's a Barbie doll, inflatable doll.
3 working offices.
Apparently it's amazing, and I'm surprising. I'm surprising my son for his birthday party in April. It's perfect, and the shipping was fast. I do recommend.
I'm going with a weird production run. I reckon it's an inflatable stand-up. Yeah, like you said, a cardboard cutout, but I reckon it's a 3-dimensional plastic inflatable cutout. Because we did do an inflatable elephant before, so.
Well, it might be one of yours, by the way, because I dislike the face and I really like the stand and the direction were easy to read. But they dislike the face.
But hang on, that one was their daughter. So if they ordered their daughter, so they must have ordered one they didn't. Oh, the face wasn't right. Yeah, so it's like, it's a 3D printing thing. It's an inflatable thing, but the head's 3D printed from a photo because they didn't like the face. So you send your loved ones because their daughter. They went, okay, I'm 3D printing now. 3D printed fucking, but inflatable too. Yep,
actually, Cheesy was right on the money.
Oh,
it was a personalized birthday it was a cardboard cutout, life-sized.
Oh my goodness! Why? Why would you do? Mate, how creepy would you have to be to have a 5 foot tall reproduction of one of your kids in your house?
No, that is one of the testimonial was she passed and this product felt like she was really there.
Oh,
Still creepy.
Yeah, that makes it extra. That makes it actually extra creepy because they're talking about their daughter still being there because they have a cardboard cutout of them.
it's just wrong.
No.
So-
Think about it. If you've murdered someone and you don't want the neighbours to be alert to this fact, like say your wife, you would then get a cardboard cutout printed. So when they look in, because your neighbours do that shit, they would see your wife at the kitchen table and think, "Oh yeah, she's okay. She hasn't been murdered. I heard that screaming, but she's obviously still all right because she's there at the kitchen counter." She's been
Maybe
there
if you
for a week.
maybe if you get one from of your ex, you can set it on fire.
True. So it
Have
covers
you
the
just gone-
neurotic people. Yeah. Go on.
Have you just gone to Home Alone? Have you gone all Macaulay Culkin on us, animating cutouts of people walking back and forth in front of a window?
I can neither confirm nor deny that. All I'm saying is that it's a product that seems to be appealing to the neurotic or psychotic market, a very underdone market, and people who need assistance in perhaps disguising rather nefarious tasks could use this product. If you murder your
passed
family,
it-
you get the cardboard. Yeah.
They passed it around as a guest book and everyone signed it.
I actually thought that was a pretty original idea.
Well, daughters of
I
the college.
guess.
Yeah. Okay. And Harold did actually say, "I'm with cheese," nailed it. So, yeah, Harold, you were on the money too. And I kind of picked it up because I noticed when you mentioned it, Cheese, I did notice Ardawen's voice changed a bit. And I thought, oh, Cheesy may have nailed it there. Because there was a bit of a silence. I thought, hang on, I'll throw it in. But, yeah, just give it away a little bit there, Ards, but that's okay. We got it. Okay. Well, the cardboard cutout, of course, it's not creepy having one of yourself because, it's just good to look at yourself. You get up in the morning, you've got yourself there. You don't have to look in the mirror and you always look good. You're looking your best. So you don't have to worry about your mirror and brushing your teeth or shaving or anything if you think it's your mirror. So I have mine for that purpose anyway. So it is a good thing.
Yeah. Well, we have one final product, and this might be my favorite.
Yep.
My father hates it. He said it was the most disgusting gift he ever received. Thank you.
Butt plug.
I'd like to say great minds think alike, and that's what I thought too. Father, it's the most disgusting thing he's ever seen. What don't dads like? Oh, it's a lawnmower that starts all the time. We've got to mow the lawn. Most disgusting thing he's ever seen. Oh, the inflatable product that's been used. He sent it on to Dad. A second-hand inflatable woman. That's a pretty disgusting product.
Yeah, that was shipped in that barrel from the first product.
A second-hand sex toy with a drum of 50-gallon drum of lube. Oh, Dad, there you go. Merry Christmas. I know it's been hard since Mum left. Oh, fuck. Okay. Now I'm feeling...
Let's go to the next testimonial. You can also stick other things out of the cat's butt. A stuffed animal head looks funny.
Now, okay, out of the cat's butt. Was that a slip or did you mean to read that? What the fuck?
No, that was not a slip. That I meant to read that.
It's a cat's butt. Hang on, there's something with a cat's butt. The Dad says it's a disgusting present. Thank you. Okay. Oh, the person was saying thank you because he pissed his dad off, so it was that sort of present. Okay, out of the cat's... yeah, wheelbarrow full of shit makes sense, Facty. That's good. You've thrown us with the cat's butt. The butt plug. It's a cat's butt plug. Oh, I know what it is. It's those little jewels that you hang on your cat's tail because when you have a cat, they seem to point out that I've got an anus whenever they leave the room. And you can buy these little jewels to stick over them so when your cat's walking around, you don't have to look at it. It'll
you
be
mean
one
the
of those.
twinkle tushy?
It's like a little mini necklace. That's the one.
I'm googling that. Hold on. Well, just stop the show for 1 second. I need to Google that.
These are big in Japan. It's a little jewel, and I think it's a mood ring as well. And your cat's wandering around the place, and rather than look at its clacker, you get to see this nice little sparkly jewel.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness!
Oh,
Yes,
come
the
on.
Twinkle Tushy.
It's
Oh
called
my-
the Twinkle Tushy. Are you believing it?
I've-
Yes, I don't. Oh God, I feel like Johnny Depp in Pirates of the Caribbean. Why is everyone surprised when I tell the fucking truth? What is wrong?
No. Oh God. Who thinks of these? I learn so. This is why I come to these shows. Is I learn so much from you guys.
Oh, dude, that's what we do. The path to the dark side can be, well, a path to things people may find unnatural, to quote Emperor Palpatine, our hero and savior.
Yeah, let me
Tiny
see if I can pull it up. Pull it.
We're trying to pull up a picture of a Twinkle Tushy. Oh my God, if the YouTube bots don't pick up that, I don't know what they're doing. They need to lift their game. So, I mean, you get another cat. My God,
it.
you know, I
There we
want
go.
another
That's
cat.
that's the Twinkle Tushy, so that you can cover your cat's butthole.
And it's a little chain that runs around its tail, so it's not a butt plug for the cat. So we just like to let the kitties.
Yeah,
out there
it's
know,
just
do not-
it's just a medallion you put around the tail and then it hangs.
Yes, and something tells me that I don't think you can say cats would consent to that particular aforementioned comment. So yeah, it's a little chain, like a little mini necklace. That's what I reckon it is. And the fact that you had to Google it up, now you're either throwing me a red herring because I guessed correctly, or what were our clues again? Can you run us past our testimonial clue?
Well, there we go. My father hates it. He said it was the most disgusting gift he ever received. Thank you, and you can also stick other things out the cat's butt. A stuffed animal head looks funny.
Thank you. I reckon winner chicken dinner. What do you guys got? Anyone else got something? I think I've got a point for this, as has Cheesy, and Jin seems to have cleaned up, and Harold gets half a point. He gets 2 half points. Oh, no one else.
Is it? Oh.
Well,
Oh.
since you're still in doubt, let's see if the next item can take away your doubt. This birthday gift was a gift for a cat-loving employee. The first one arrived with a giant crack through the leg. The second one had the same problem. The third one arrived with a crack in the neck. My employee loved the idea and is so disappointed that we tried 3 times and all were broken. The shipping box was undamaged. This may be a bad production run, but I say don't take the chance.
Disgruntled employee breaks it, but how can it be? Well, it can't be the Twinkle Tushy because it's got unless it's a Twinkle Tushy that looks like a Teletubby, perhaps. A Teletubby shaped Twinkle Tushy. A Teletubby Twinkle Tushy. There you go. I can say that. I'm not stoned. Yeah. A Teletubby Twinkle Tushy. That's my guess. I'm back to it. Arms and necks broken off. We all hate broken Teletubbies. I mean, it's quite tragic. Anyone else in with a good one? A lifetime supply.
cat?
Yeah.
Is it a cat pencil sharpener?
Cat pencil sharpener.
Well, the next one says, I purchased this majestic piece of home decor for a dear friend. Not only is it functional, but it also scares her often because she mistakes it for a cat. For her cat. 10 out of 10 will purchase again for more people.
Right.
Damn it. I don't know.
Okay. Well,
Is it
plastic
a
flamingos.
cat?
Right? Okay, go on.
Cat bookends. And it's got a proper butthole on one end.
Yeah, this cat's butt reference has got me. It's the real thing that throws it off any other idea. Oh.
Well, it was also a little bit expensive, but adorable. Everyone loves using it.
Oh my God, it's a cat inflatable doll. In New Zealand, they would have the sheep equivalent. Here in Australia, it's probably the kangaroo equivalent. Where do they love cats? Where is the cat the national animal? Anywhere? It's going to be like a patriotic thing for those people with a bit of a kink towards patriotism. A Megatard cat inflatable sex doll to cover it all, because Megatards would do that.
Well,
Oh, I'm just broken.
it's getting worse because my daughter loves this. She is a cat lover. I did have to smooth down the opening in the back more to make it smoother.
Goodbye, YouTube. It's been nice knowing you, everyone. We're gone. Oh, fuck. Now I'm broken. Yeah.
Does
Actually,
anyone have
like-
any last ideas?
I'm just going to revel in Teletubby Twinkle Tushy because I like the idea of it, but I know it's not it. So I'm going to give myself a bonus point for that. Facty's got a point, so you can take the win here if you get it. Facty's also good. Yeah.
Chopstick holders.
Okay, Facty, what are you going to throw at us? Because if you could win her, you've got 1 point. You could win this. Cheesy's got a point and Harold's got a point. So choose wisely, guys. This is for the win. Otherwise, it's going to be equal first. And you don't want that walk of shame with 2 other people, do you? Think carefully, guys, before you lock in your answer. I'm locking in Teletubby Twinkle Tushy because I just like to say it. And I'm going to buy one, or I'll sell them if I can't buy one.
No, actually, it's
Okay.
it's this. Well, you can read them still. They're still on screen. Yeah. They're
Okay,
still
we'll give Jin a sporting chance. Dad said he hates it. He said it was the most disgusting gift he ever received. Thank you. You can stick other things out of the cat's butt. A stuffed animal head looks funny. That's why I thought it was a Twinkle Tushy dual thing. This was a birthday for cat-loving employee. 1 arrived with a crack, 2nd had another crack, 3rd had a crack in the neck. So 2 had cracked legs, 1 had a cracked neck. My employee loves the idea but was disappointed. Might be a bad production, don't take it. Next one. I purchased a majestic piece of home decor for a friend. Not only is it functional, but it also scares her often because she mistakes it for her cat. 10 out of 10. This is a little more expensive, but adorable. Everyone loves using it. And then we got cat sex toy on that one. My daughter loved it. She's a cat lover. I had to smooth down the opening in the back more to make it smooth. Oh, that now we're just fucking. I'm broken on that.
Okay, so
Okay, Jin.
here's the big reveal. It is actually my favorite. It's this horrifying item.
What is that?
It's a cat-shaped tissue holder. And you pull the tissues out of the cat's butt.
Oh, dude, I used to have a ginger cat like that, a ginger tabby, and she was a little legend. I'm just never going to think about her the same now.
And I actually had to remove the last bit from that last testimonial because it said that that the tissue would rip, and that's why they had to smooth the edges out a bit.
Okay. Well, maybe you could have eased us into it, perhaps. Like, I needed a tissue because the cat's butt needed smoothing. But anyway, so you can look at a picture of a cat, and if you're that way inclined, you may need. Okay, well, I've conceived the idea of a Teletubby Tushy Twinkler, whatever it is.
Yeah, and they have 2 options. They have the tabby, and they also had the black and white cat.
Ah, good. So not racist at all. That's good to see. They diversify their cats. Wow.
Yeah, they don't have my color of cat.
Well, for anyone who gets through the other side of therapy that we're all going to need after this episode, you got some great Christmas idea for those people who aren't loved ones, and if they are loved ones, they're not going to be after you. Buy them this sort of stuff. My personal favourite was the inflatable elephant. I think that's got many purposes. What about you, Cheese? Which way did you go? What was your favourite gift to give someone?
I am looking at this what on earth thing right now, because it's the perfect gift for somebody I know.
You know,
It's amazing. It's just amazing.
I know it's horrifyingly amazing, and I totally agree with the dad. It's disgusting. It's the most disgusting thing I ever saw, and I love it.
you know what's funny, Cheese, is I can imagine after our shows, you frantically go through your web cache clearing everything. Because could you imagine if someone who didn't know us went through your web history and they think, holy fuck, what are you doing, Cheesy, in your spare internet time? And where are you getting these ideas from? If they knew us, it'd fall into place. But, they don't know us. So, yeah, be very careful. Just put a little licking stick up, clear cache, okay? It's very important for all of those loved
Oh my goodness.
This has actually been a
Facty
really
says
good
that he
idea.
has one.
Yeah.
Nice.
This testimonial thing, I've really loved this, guys. I think we might run with this up until Christmas, depending on products. Surely, though, there can't be that many sick items out there in the world of Amazon, or can there be?
We don't know. We have to see.
So, I think we're at a good wrap down time, mate. We're just coming up to 10 before the couple hour mark, and we've got some fucking good snippets coming up in our little bite-sized chunks here. Like we got a few out of this one. Harold, you didn't get in with the last. You 1 point as well. So the winners were Gin, Cheesy, Harold, and Facty with 1 point each. You win a free tissue. So you'll find the tissue in your tissue box in your house. If you can't find the tissue box, go out to the toilet. That toilet paper will substitute. So next time you wipe your ass, wipe with pride, knowing that you won this. You think, I've earned this. Wipe with pride, guys.
I also teleported a giant invisible inflatable elephant somewhere in your house, and you can't see it, and it might surprise you somewhere down the line. So be careful.
Yep. Well, we're going to be doing some more of these gins, so you won't be disappointed. I know it's tricky. You want to go out and do your Christmas shopping early, and we just know that the cat's butt tissue dispenser is going to run out quick because it's just such an appealing item. So it's a tricky slope here. Do you go and buy stuff now, and then in the next fortnight we reveal even more weird and wonderful things, and you're going to think, fuck, I shouldn't have got Uncle Ernie that fucking inflatable elephant. You never know. It's the risk you've got to take. And yeah, Harold, we'd love to have you in. We'll try to book you for 2 weeks when we do this again, mate, because I reckon you'll kick ass. What do you think, Ards? Do we move on to shilling and
I guess it's shilling time.
I'm gonna throw out a big yell for the plot hole. He's been throwing up some good subject matter lately. I've been having a ball with him. What else did we see? Oh, McToon did a debate yesterday with a guy called Fung from Indonesia. And he was so boring that I designed a new game called Flat Earth Bingo Battleships. So you get out your Flat Earth Bingo card and you do, battleships where you sink your battleship and draw battleships, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 points. Every time he hits one, you put a cross in it. He basically sunk my whole fleet in about 10 minutes in. And then when they lose, go and do something useful. So it's actually a good way to use time efficiency. McToon does a great job with debates, but unfortunately, the other side need to lift their game a bit. It was Black Swan, Blackpool, whatever new black thing they're going to have next week. I don't know. These flat earthers are getting boring. We need to find something good, like good Christmas presents. So McToon did a good one. I can't think of anyone else to shill. You got some shit coming up, haven't you, Cheese? What are your plans for the future?
I do, for the first time in a long time. I'm getting back to doing something YouTubey. So on the 21st of November at about 2 p.m. Mountain Time, I don't know what that I think it's like 9 p.m. if you're in the UK. We're going to be taking a look at the movie Leon, and Etty from. Oh goodness, what's the channel called? Oh my goodness, you'll kill me, Etty. Please don't kill me, Etty. Please don't kill me, Etty. Please don't kill. I'm looking for it, can't find it. Etty's Hobby Corner. It's in the back of my brain. She's going to be coming on. We started talking about Leon on a stream about 2 months ago. This has been a long time in the making, and so it should be a lot of fun. So that's going to be the 21st on my channel, 2 p.m. Mountain Time, 9 p.m. in the UK.
10 days from now, is that right?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Right. Okay, because we just come into the 11th here. In fact, I will do a little add on the 11th. If the 11th is Remembrance Day, so we do the usual minute silence in about 2 or 3 hours, and you guys will be doing it depending on where you are. So to all those guys that went over and sort of fought for what we get to do today, thank you very much, guys. We loved your work. Sometimes we didn't like the results, but yeah, a lot of people did a lot of things so we could be where we are in this point of human history. So I'll just draw attention to that coming up. 1 minute silence on the 11/11. And Uz, who have you got to flog around?
Yes. Let me start with sharing Cheesy's link, if I can find it.
Oh, you're lovely.
Oh, of course. I'll mention, of course, Miss Mallory's Asylum too, who wasn't here tonight. She's been tied up. We won't elaborate on how or where. You can neither confirm or deny in what capacity, but good luck if you're out there and being tied up. Lucky people there. Yeah, there's Mallory's Asylum and her channel. She's got something coming up, I think. And if
Yeah. I recently watched a really good video, which I personally really liked, and I would like to recommend it to these guys. There's this guy called Jimmy Dore, who was posing as a lefty, and he's going a bit on an anti-vax train, being absolutely an asshole, and this is a really great video about it. It's 50 minutes, but honestly, even if you watch 10. You already see some really great content, and it's really hard recommend. And this December, I'm going over a beer advent calendar and a dice advent calendar on my YouTube channel every day, and I'm gonna have some fun there. This is the link to my YouTube channel, and yeah, I hope to see you guys there.
Well, I've got one. According to my advent calendar, it's only 3 days till Christmas. So, wacko. That's a nice one. And the other one, too, that did come up during the week that was funny is Jake the Arsehole, who seems weird, had a real interesting joust with Fist the Flat Earth, saying if he's got fight in his name, he wants to fight, and Jake wants to fight him, apparently. But I thought that if he names himself Fist the Flat Earth, Jake wants to fist him, or does he want to get fisted? But I don't know. It's an interesting take there, but that was funny. It's funny to hear a flat earth go crazy. He was triggered as. He didn't have any material. He was just an idiot, but he was fun to laugh at.
So that's basically everything I had to show.
All right. I think we've had a fucking wonderful little show, guys. So once again, thank you to Cheesy for gracing us with his presence. We'll equally try to come over and sabotage your channel as much as we can in future, whether you like it or not.
Awesome.
We'll be
awesome.
There. Okay.
Always welcome.
And we'll throw it to you, Ardawen, and give us. You can wrap it up and take us out.
Yeah, I want to thank everyone for being in the chat. Thank you, Cheesy, for coming, like always. Thank you, Boomer, for being there. And I guess we see you guys next week with probably a movie.
Oh yeah, Dinosaurs in Prehistory was good last week. In fact, giant testicles. I'm kind of sick of them. You know, flame grilled giant testicles. I'm over it. Yeah, can we get something new to eat?
We'll have to see what we're gonna watch next week. So yeah, with that, see you next week. Bye.
Bye.